Being in the entertainment industry, being in the entrepreneurial world, being on social media, being just in LA even, it's a lot, and for me, for example, my anxiety, and it's like this knot here that I don't feel anymore.
So you were saying, Masha, that you felt some changes so far, and after the neurofeedback. I mean, you're not totally done yet. Still coming towards the end of it, though. But that you're feeling some changes so far.
I mean, on a major scale, just dealing with life and things and certain situations, I feel like I have control, I guess.
Awesome.
And I'm not this, even if I have a certain situation or a certain depressive moment, I'm still doing what I need to do.
Wow.
Or like in my personal life, dealing with a certain breakup, like it's a world of a difference, where I still feel like it's not numb.
Right.
But I'm like I don't have this tightness.
Right.
I'm able to live my life. It's a huge difference. And then I brought my brother in.
Yeah.
And he's on the spectrum, and he feels calm, he said. And he always has been getting, not always, but in the past even year to 2 years, he's been getting very angry. And you can't ask him a question. His attitude.
Right.
So he's more calm, and he says he feels like he can speak better. And I'm just so thankful I found this, because I felt so, like I told you, I felt so hopeless. Like, you want to believe, you see things in front of you, but for me, it's not just hope now. I feel like I'll be able to achieve more, and it's like a breath of fresh air to your heart, to your soul, to your brain. And I'm very, very, very thankful. Like, you've changed my life in like every way.
And that's awesome that even in the face of like one of the worst years, right, that we've had, and when there's so many people dealing with so many mental health issues and anxiety and stress and all this change that's happening, and and you're like feeling like you're coming out the other side of it, right?
Yeah, like when things hit you so much at once, and I'm just in generally like an empath. Like I'm sensitive and emotional, even though to the world you like. Being in the entertainment industry, being in the entrepreneurial world, being on social media, being just in LA even, it's a lot, and for me, for example, my anxiety, and it's like this knot here that I don't feel anymore.
That's awesome.
And I even feel like I don't forget, like my keys, I feel like I have more of a concentration, I guess, too.
Absolutely.
And when I come here, it's like, it's not just therapy. It's like, I look forward to coming here. You get away from the world.
Yeah. I always tell people it's interesting because it's like so much better than a massage, because a massage lasts for a little bit of time, right? This is like a massage for your brain. Like you're scheduling time to completely relax your brain and turn it off from all the things competing for it all day long. Which is huge. No one does that at any time. And to be able to let a technology guide you into that, versus you sitting there trying to just meditate for a little bit or something like that, which can be very difficult. It does. You just kind of let go.
And also speaking about letting go, something that I have within me, because I talk so much, is sometimes when I get this idea or thoughts in my head, I interrupt a lot, and I feel like I have to say it.
Right.
But I feel that I'm able to listen better.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
very interesting. You don't believe it until you actually go through it.
Right.
And when you're feeling hopeless, when you're, it's one thing when people are telling you and you're in denial or you don't see it. It's another when I've been through personal development. I've been through energetic work. I've been through, everything and anything that you can go work on yourself, and you still go into these circles and patterns, to a point where I started looking for hypnotherapy, and coming here, it's like, you want to believe it, but how can you, because you start losing hope and believe in yourself. You know,
Absolutely.
and that's self-love. And when they say everything starts with mindset, everything starts with your brain, with your neurons. And how can you do it when you don't know?
Exactly. Yeah, this is
You
like
don't know what else to
exercise
do.
for the brain.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. I love it. I love how you said that. You feel a sense of control, right? And when
Yeah.
you feel a sense of control, you're empowered. And you're motivated. You can do things. You feel like I am in power of this, which is awesome. And that's what we want everybody. It's the complete opposite of anxiety, because anxiety is feeling out of control.
Yeah, and I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. I'm that person that people are like, you inspire me, you motivate me. I'm this very happy person. I'm a coach myself. I motivate and inspire. I understand. So it was even harder for me to be like, I'm able to do it for the outside world, and I'm at a point where I can't do that for myself.
Right.
And I felt I even stopped posting on social media because I didn't want to be unauthentic to other people. Like, how can I give advice if I can't even, not even just take it? I just couldn't do it.
Right. Which is what 99% of coaches do. And then 99% of therapists and everything, they all give advice, you know, and they're a mess themselves. So, but you're right. It's important to heal yourself first, and then that can pour into people. I mean, when you fill up your reserve, you've got energy to pour. And that's what I love about this, is it doesn't just affect you. It's going to affect everybody you talk to and everybody you meet.
You made me feel so comfortable, and Tanner and you guys, everyone at the office, you're not rushing. You're sitting there talking, you're answering, your calmness, you're so wonderful. And I really appreciate it, because it's like that example that sometimes people won't remember what you did or what you said, but they'll remember how you made them feel. And from the beginning, from the first phone call that I did, Michelle answering, to now, it's like Disneyland. It's like Disney World, you know, in a sense of like, it's such a good experience.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that.